Reflective storytelling, moving through the crisis of self. Living through the anger, fear, and anxiety of brain learning programming has never been my natural way of learning. As a descendant of slavery, I have always felt a deeper thirst to process experience for myself and understand how my brain works inside what I am living through. This is why the concept of brain learning has always seemed to be built around a contrast between programmed and processed living. Programmed states of mind are states in which a person is doing and acting from trained responses, not necessarily from self-knowing. The person may be functioning, but the function is shaped by inherited, imposed, or repeated patterns. In my view, this creates thought without reflection because the brain is responding through the limits of a program instead of learning through the experience being lived. This is where my thirst for brain learning is born. I have always been an information processor. I am speaking about my inner sense of feel, the way my brain, body, and senses register the experience while I am living through it. I can feel my brain trying to process the experience, and when that processing path gets cut off, anxiety and confusion begin to build. That thirst became a search for more knowledge and for new ways to move through the experience differently. Self-learning is not passive. It is an inner drive to become more aware of how fear moves through the self, the mind, the body, and the senses. This fear is the fear of becoming more informed about the self, the mind, and the awareness that comes with thinking independently. The word thirst has always resonated with me because it reflects an inner drive to understand the experience instead of merely reacting to it. It is a formative thirst to understand how experience is processed through the brain, body, and sensory system. So the experience feels more like this, a sense of feel for the lived experience, moving through trained behavior, what to do and how to act, moving into awareness, realizing the program does not satisfy the internal self, moving into thirst, needing to process the experience being lived, moving into brain learning, becoming self-directed through experience. This is why the reference to slavery matters not only personally, but also conceptually, historically, and systemically. My brain talks back as I learn what it means to be a descendant of slavery. The lived experience connects the historical, emotional, bodily, and mental need for learning how my brain reads and interprets anxiety. I am not saying every program is bad. I am saying that rigid programming can become harmful for people who naturally think through what they feel. Process learning carries a different system of brain management, body control, and sensory organization. In this system, the brain manages self through controls of the body that focus the processes of the senses. Processing programmed learning can bring fear, especially the fear of being found out as someone willing to think for yourself. It can also bring anger, especially when you realize you have been expected to move through someone else's version of life without question. This is what brain learning means to me. Noticing how programmed states of mind affect the way my brain reflects from lived experience, sensing how trained responses affect how my brain thinks through what the body feels, processing the experience of self rather than only reacting to external input, moving toward the drive to think through a thirst to inform the self, learning how the brain manages self through controls of the body that focus the processes of the senses, using self-research as a grounded goal of participation in my own learning process. Bottom line, I think for myself. To think for myself means to process my lived experience from the inside outward. It means my brain is not simply reacting to inherited programming, imposed training, or someone else's interpretation of what my life should mean. It means my brain is learning how to manage the self through action, focus, body control, and the organized processes of the senses. This is the Brains Body Podcast, hosted by Dr. Slayton Live TM, the Brain Talker.